Hi, this is Jeff Lesher with What's the Point? And the point this week, even though it's not even mid-November, is how you're going to finish the year strong. I just shared with a client that the time this year between Thanksgiving and Christmas is a little shorter than it sometimes is. It's 4 weeks versus 5, which still accounts for 7.5%, actually a little bit more, 7.5% of your year. And many people will simply write that time off. And many of those people are leaders, and many of those leaders continually insist that they need to be reaching their people, and they choose not to. So the opportunity that you have is to choose to. And you need to think then about what that is going to include. And there can be elements that absolutely include well-being and creating some space for people to get away from work. But if the opportunity to set yourselves up for an even better next year is wasted by choosing to do nothing, or even worse, quite frankly, choosing to do whatever it is that you are doing which isn't working as well as you want it to, these are the times when we need to get real with ourselves. Whatever we're saying, if it's not resulting in the action and the fruition of the action that we want, and in most cases, that's simply the case, we can always do a little bit better, a little bit differently, a little bit less friction-oriented, and so forth and so on. So that means we can't continue to communicate in the same way through the same channels and expect different results. There are all kinds of tools available for you. At Shift, we have a platform called Latch. You can do videos on your phone and post them through YouTube. You can do all kinds of things, and you can vary your voice by having other people involved. But here's what you can't do. You can't continue to just spout and cascade flow stuff downhill information and then walk away and expect that actions will occur. This is an active, participatory process that you facilitate, that you invite people into space, that you give them the opportunity and set the requirement that they make some commitments about what they're going to do. As our CEO sometimes says, you got to be in high school, not elementary school on this. So do not make the choice, passively or otherwise, to forego 7.5% of your year. In fact, expand that percentage and start doing something today that takes you not to the finish line of 2022, but to the starting line of 2023, because that's the point.